Hello, everybody. It is 5 key points from Inverse Sabbath School. This is lesson 6, restoring a fallen altar. The Bible text is in First Kings 18 from 50 to 40. And number 1, the previous step. Many desire profound experiences with God, to feel His presence, or to receive clear answers. But those expectations sometimes contrast with a completely extinguished devotional life. On Mount Carmel, Elijah didn't begin by asking for fire. He first worked to rebuild the fallen altar. These weren't just physical stones, but a symbol of a neglected relationship. Before we expect God to act powerfully, we need to repair the place where that connection is cultivated. There is no fire without an altar. Point number 2, physical and spiritual draw. The lack of rain was only an outward reflection of something deeper. Israel was spiritually dry, disconnected from God, without food or water for the soul. This condition did not arise overnight, but through years of flexibility, neglect, and altered customs. Ahab's leadership, influenced by Jezebel, first plunged the people into idolatry. The fallen altar represented a nation without true worship, trapped in the habit of living without God, and accustomed to a spiritual silence. Point number 3, the memory of the people. Elijah took 12 stones representing the 12 tribes of Israel, even those that were estranged or divided. He didn't improvise or set up a generic altar, but chose to restore with a sense of unity, memory, and fidelity. He even sprinkled the sacrifice with water, making it humanly impossible to light a fire by natural means. Every step was intentional, showing that spiritual restoration is built on conviction, not haste. It's not about doing the same thing again, but about doing it again with meaning. Point number 4, boomerang sins. Since the days of Aaron, the people tended to add to their worship. They didn't always abandon God completely, but they mixed him with golden calves, alternative temples, or comfortable practices. Ahab deepened this tendency by formalizing the worship of Baal, surrounding himself with hundreds of false prophets, and building pagan temples. The people, lacking conviction, simply adapted. When Elijah challenged them to choose, that silence was the reflection of divided heart without decision or firm spiritual identity. Point number 5, idols, screens, and technology. Today's spiritual disconnection not longer takes the form of stone idols, but of digital distractions. Studies show that we spend hours in front of screens, and this affects our minds, emotions, and even our ability to connect with God. The saturation of stimuli eventually replaced the silence God needs to speak. Replaces the silence God needs to speak. The modern altar isn't made of stones, but of time, attention, and focus. When those resources are spent on infinitive scrolls, the fire stops falling. In closing, how long has it been since you last set up your personal altar? It doesn't matter if you're tired, distracted, or disconnected. God is still waiting for that moment of encounter where there are no screens, no excuses, no fillers, just you, him, and a real space to hear his voice. Are you ready to rebuild your altar this week and rekindle your connection with God?